right, what you got? I stuck some foam in there, keep out the drafts and insects and riffraff. Got a nice piece sitting there. I don't know if I should screw these together. Maybe I'll just tape them. Probably make a better hanger here, probably loop it around. We got a nice little down, I think a down draft is a little better. Obviously we'll have to get rid of a bungee. And the only thing I had to pick up was this another elbow, and I had these pieces. And then I put in 2 pieces of wood, busted out the glass, as you can see. One of them was broken. That one was broken, so I busted out that one. Put in this contraption. I'll show you outside. And then because winter's coming, I'm going to put the storm window back here. Had one of these nice, storm windows. But what I'm going to do is it opens from the bottom. So I'm going to flip it upside down, bring it up to here so this can vent. I could put the screen over it, but I just feel like that's going to get full of lint. So I'll just bring it up to here, and that'll give me 90% of cooling protection. This is just a single pane, and winter's coming, and all my pipes are there. But this basement doesn't get cold, which is nice. So maybe we'll put that back on now, see how that works. We're gonna spit out here right now. A little bit. This piece just has to go back. Like a glove. Will that lock right there? No. Might just drive a screw into it. Yeah, I just drove a screw in right here to hold that. Put this up. All right, this is all going to come off. This is just for the storm coming in tonight. Because I want to paint and prime that wood, so I'll just leave that for now. Call it. I should put some Bondo on that wood down there. Maybe some sealant before I put this. Really make it watertight. Even though I got this nice edge, water shouldn't get in there, but you never know. Come out here after work, did a little priming. Let's get some paint on it. Sorry for the shadow. Right in the sun here, which is not the way to paint, but oh well. I wanted to get some Bondo or wood putty or something on here, but I did not. But nothing a heavy coat of paint won't take care of for now. I just want to get something on here before the winter. And no time to act the present. Right, that was nice. Painting in the sun's kind of nice because it dries immediately. Got 2 coats on there and call it good. I'm so stupid. I was looking all over the place. Why didn't I go through this nice organized box of caulking and glue, wood glue, and wood filler? Maybe I can do it over the paint. But if you don't have wood filler, you can take wood glue and this pile of sawdust here. Mix the 2 together, and that's wood filler. Do it all the time on this old house. This came out pretty good. Heavy coats of paint. Dryer's running right now. Let's get the storm window back. Sorry, I should put 2 up here. Alright, looks good to me. Alright. Let's finish wrapping these seams with some tape. That I haven't done. It should be done. And maybe make a better hanger, because it's kind of iffy in my eyes. Oops. fell out of the window over there, so I guess I do need some tape. Doing this with the dryer running, so there's a lot of heat. Probably make it easier for the tape, I think. Yeah, that heat's helping. That's a good idea. See if I have enough hands to do this. You guys can probably help. You just come over here and you just hold this real quick. Let's see. Did I do the right spot? Oh no, I gotta do both sides. Okay. It's on there. I don't think I need a needle there. I'm gonna put a piece right there. Okay. Made that hanger a little neater over here. And to the untrained eye, that might look like a drywall screw, and it is. And then we taped all our seams. Did a full wrap with this one, and it's hanging, and I ain't going nowhere. I think you should insulate these too, they say. Or maybe that's, and well, this is kind of unconditioned space too, because it gets cold down here, so could get condensation, but all right, had a little spare time. That's 3 coats of that primer, trying to cover up that green, and it still looks like I have to go. I don't know, it's gonna get painted. It's maybe the paint will get the rest, but I feel like I'm seeing stuff just doesn't cover like it used to. I thought that stuff used to be good. That Kills brand. What you guys think? Or is it just because it's so dark? All right, let's wrap up something on this project here. Let's get this trim done. My 45s are a mess down there. I had knee surgery a week ago. So I'm finally getting back to being able to move. I think somewhere in here. Well, that's no good. Well, there we go. Yep, this side is even worse. So, I don't know what happened. I had these good, took them off to paint them. I don't know if I swapped them around. No, this side's a little bit shorter than that. I don't know. So, caulking is going to take care of that for us. Yeah, we'll just fill that with caulking, like every modern house you go look at. All right, well, I think I figured out why this isn't covering like I thought. This is, if you can say, it says Kills 2. So the multipurpose 2 is a water-based. It says it right there. I guess they have an oil-based one, and that's the one that really covers. But it does really stink for a few days, so maybe that's what I used in the past, or not here. All right, I previously did that outlet, 3-prong now. Put a black cover. That was the original wood one I painted for now. Well, actually, this is all primer. I haven't decided on paint. But I want to get this light back in here. So I had to get that in there. And, you know, it had one of these. But maybe I'll just do it. I don't want you to watch me fumble. All right, I went with some Wago connections instead of the wire nut. I needed a good clean connection. And I didn't like how it was going together. Anyway, so the Wagos I like. I put a little tape on them as well, just because this light is hanging on those wires right now. It won't be once I'm together, but just a little extra insurance. It is a metal box. I don't know. I don't like anything about that. Old wiring like that. too many options to short out, you know. So I think this should be good. And these wires can tuck through there. Or they can actually stay out here. All right, let's get a little screwdriver on there. Now I see it. That's where the ground was supposed to go. I put it in on the box because, I don't know, I couldn't remember where it went. I guess it went on the bracket. But yeah, we should be good here. A little higher would be nice to hide that. Yeah, there we go. What am I going to do here? Yeah. Oh, that's going to be nice. Looks really close to the wall. In hindsight, I should have moved it, centered it, or put it on this wall. Actually, I had this fancy red light in there. The red light district in this room. All right, that covers that. Well, it ain't so bad. That light looks ridiculous. I should have centered it. But anyway, got the trim on, got the light on, trim's painted. I'm still seeing green underneath, and I have about a quarter of this primer left. So let's do like third, fourth coat. And then I'm going to come with a brush and get all the, I pulled the tape off, you can see, missed some spots. But then this will finally be done. I don't know, it's one of those off and on sun cloud days, so I'm getting weird lighting in here. So brought in the old spotlight here. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. Let that dry a little bit, and I'll put that paint back in the can for a rainy day. All right, I think I'm going to leave it at this. This might be the end of the video here. I might come in and do some trim work with, you know, just a pint of paint. Yeah, so if you want to add a washer dryer, basically, this is everything you have to do and save yourself some money. It is expensive no matter what. My biggest pain in the butt with this primer was, I thought it covered pencil mark, but I've done like 4 coats and you can still see a pencil mark. I don't know. Back in my day, primer would cover shit. That's not what it was designed for. It even says on it, covers stuff, but it doesn't like pencil. And I had that red chalk when I snapped the chalk line. I should have wiped that off beforehand because that was a lot. That was like in these, all the powder from that was in these grooves. And look at that. It was like a brown mark right there. Let me get the paintbrush. Never done, people. Nothing is ever done. Houses are just non-stop. Always something to do. So make sure you're ready for that. All right, so I'm losing all that storage space behind there. So I think I'm going to put in a shelving system right in this section here. It's hollow, and it's about 5-6 inches deep. Here, we'll show you that. I thought I already filmed this, but hey, we'll film it again. All right, come down here. It's like Escape from Alcatraz. I started making a tunnel behind here, but if you can see in there, it's hollow. Yeah, there's a stud here, the main stud for the shower. But I got a good, whatever I measured, 10 inches. If I don't want to move that electrical, but we'll see. I think this just pops off of here real easy. Those are porcelain. I'll drop those. But yeah, let's get a saw in there and a level and probably go as high as the medicine cabinet. You can't have too much storage, people. Come on. All right, I think I found my stud is further over than my mark, so that's good. Let's go. Where is it exactly? It's right there. Oh, right there. Nice. Okay. Let's go as far as we can. With it level. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's follow that line. That was good. Maybe put the pen out this time. Why aren't you using a pencil? I don't know where they are. Okay. Okay, Dad. We'll call that. We'll should be able to just keep going as long as I have it level. All right. I'll turn you off because I'm just going to vacuum. Here, I'll give you a time lapse or something. I don't know. It's working out pretty good. I don't know if you saw. I stopped. Must be a stud going across here, so I can feel that. And then I had another one here. That's good. That's good to know. And then up here, let's get this marked out now that we know. That's definitely following this. Maybe I'll just keep continuing up. Cut out a small section. Yeah. Let's do that. Are you ready? Or for me to stop sniffling? It's quite interesting in there. There's a lot of cobwebs. A lot of cobwebs. I actually sucked out a few of them already, but yeah, there's the back of my shower. That's kind of nice because I see that those nails are almost penetrating the wall of the shower. That was some good work there. Oh no, those are zip ties. Okay. My shower valve is there. If I ever need to replace it, I could probably do it from here. Here's the old wall in plaster. Now that's where that closet is. I was going to put the washer and dryer on this wall, but that would have been a lot of work. That's the heat going to the second floor. And plaster ceiling. Yeah, so we've got definitely got a lot of space right here. And then as we go over here, it's a little bit less. It's, whatever your fist is. Still, I could pop in there. And the stud's on the other side of this outlet. That outlet's mounted to a stud. I think I'll just leave that. We'll come over to here. No more bracing. Yeah. And if it looked like that, like 3 separate, that would be kind of cool. Would be 280s looking. But I think my dad's going to make an insert. He's just going to make a showing system, and then we'll just slide it in. Actually, it will have to be separate because of the studs. So maybe it will be 3 separate. That'd be kind of cool. This thing buzzes. I think it's time to get a new one anyway. Look at that ivory faded. We'll get a new one. But that's a nice 11-inch opening. If I go right to there, I think that's going to be good. So I just leveled that out, squared it out, and I went a little too high with my eyeball to make that level. So yeah, let's keep going. Do you see what I see? A ton of mouse droppings. And that looks like a mouse highway. I know I had mice previously underneath this closet, so that could be old. I do have mice in the attic again right now, though, so maybe I'll throw a trap in here overnight. Because they're getting in somehow. I don't know. Oh, this is nice, though. That's going to be, put some storage. Clink, clink. Even with a back on a cabinet, you got room. I mean, you can have it hang out too. I don't have to have it flush. It could stick out here. That wouldn't be bad. Oh, my dad's gonna love making this. He's gonna be cursing. Why did I sign up for this job? Moving on to the restroom here, doing some electrical. Well, Dad's doing some electrical. He won't let me do anything. So I found a cabinet in this wall. See it up there? There's an old cabinet. This must have been the kitchen, maybe? I don't know. Well, my plan changed. We did one big cabinet. My dad made that. Got it all painted. Looks like I should have done a better job on that edge, but that's all right. Got this tape down here. I don't know if it's kind of cold back there. I don't know if I should insulate I don't know. Then I got shelves he made I can put in with the pins. So they're adjustable. He did 2 and 2 for now. Yeah, it's going to be nice little storage for what I'm missing. And then I wasn't even thinking about it until after the fact here. I'm like, maybe I should put a face on it so I don't have to look at everything that's in there. Either do a door or something that slides. Maybe even one of those mirrors. I don't know. Just an idea. Decided to screw it in, that way I can pull the whole thing out. It's a good hiding spot back there, you know? Put your illegal firearms. Because it's America, and that's what we do. And these are like little shelf brackets. They just slide right in there. That should be cool. Now that I have all the holes full of little paint. But let's see. Yeah, I might have to drill those out. Well, that one goes. These are still kind of wet, but wet and a little long. Great. Gotta trim them, and they're painted. All right, gave that guy a little trim. Hopefully it's enough. No, it's not. All right, fine, I'll go a little more. Well, that's why my motto is measure once, cut 3 times. Oh, it's gonna be the back. That looks awful. Yeah, now it's way too loose. Great. And we gotta come up. Well, there you have it, folks. That one's a little off. I might re-drill the sides. Yeah, it happens, you know. That's going to wrap up this project. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, follow. My next thing I'm going to do, we're going to be back in this bathroom. I think I'm going to go up through here to get to my kitchen, and I need to insulate for the winter. There's no insulation in that attic, and it's about 5 degrees colder in that kitchen always. So tune in. See you soon. Thanks.